Hi, this is Debbie Burnt, and this is your weekly love moment. I just want to say I'm so excited because we just signed a lease on our very first big office. We used to have a virtual office. We worked all over the country with our staff, and I worked out of my little home office at home, and now we're actually expanding into our new offices in Santa Monica. You can take a little peek here, a little banner in the background. And we're just getting everything together. But I wanted to take a few minutes and just give you the weekly love moment on video this week, because this is something that keeps coming up, and I want to clear the air on what this could really help you move fast in your progress in finding that love of your life. Now, there is a lot of stuff out there, and I know for me, I've worked on it for years, of looking for my blocks, looking for what's wrong, why I'm attracting the wrong people. And what I was doing is really analyzing all the things that were wrong about me, my negative beliefs and my unworthiness. And there's this little thing about the universal law that says what you focus on expands. So as I was going through that whole process, which took over almost 2 decades, I was really just focusing on the problem. I was focusing on what was offline. I was focusing on what beliefs that weren't working. And I really wasn't focusing on what was possible. Now, if you're doing any healing work or any recovery work or clearing work that focuses on the problem, what you're actually doing is suppressing the problem deeper into your subconscious, and it's actually making it stronger. So think about this. I want you to draw a line in the middle of the paper. And I want you to think about one side of the line is you're focusing on how you can't find love, how it's never going to happen, and all of the reasons why love isn't coming or why love hasn't come before. And then on the other side of the paper, I want you to think about all the possibility of love in the future. Now, which side do you want to be on? What side is going to actually help you move forward? Is it focusing on the problem or focusing on the solution? And so very well-meaning people out there are trying to help you, clear and heal wounds and all those things. But what it ends up doing is it ends up having you stay in the problem. And we want to avoid that. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine that when you focus on a problem, it is like holding a hot rock in your hand, a burning hot rock. And you're holding that rock and it's burning your hand and you're going, wow, this really hurts. And it just perpetuates the pain. What if you just dropped the rock? What if every time you started going into the past or feeling those feelings or hear someone say you should, clear this wound, what if you just said, what if I just let it go? I want you to just practice that over the next week and see what happens inside of you when you stop believing that there's something wrong with you and start to believe that maybe there's something right with you. And maybe the reason you're single isn't because there's something broken, but because you are seeking a higher love than the average person out there. And it may be taking you a little longer because you want to reach a state of consciousness that matches the level of love that you want. And the only way to reach that level of consciousness is to let go of these small things, these small little ideas of yourself, is to not examine them and look at them and analyze them. What you want to do is stop focusing on them so they don't have life anymore, and so that you can create something amazing and fruitful in your future. So practice that. Think of anytime you start focusing on a problem or feel like the problem is too big for you, just imagine, what if it didn't matter? What if I just let this go? And just watch what happens inside of you. You'll feel so free and liberated. You don't have to work through anything. You just have to let it go. So this is your weekly love moment. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. This is Debbie Burnt signing out.